Welcome back to my channel, Nail Divas. It's Shonda here, and this is another watch me work of a set of custom press-on nails by my line Diva Pressed Nails. Right now, I have already prepped the nail. I didn't do too much shaping. This is the way the nail came. It's in the long ballerina shape. But I already buffed the nails. I already strengthened them with builder gel, and now I'm just going on to the design. So I'm starting off with this color. It is called Tiger Blossom by Gelish. It's one of the Gelish mini colors. I really didn't know what I was going to do with this set, so there's going to be a few times you're going to just see me kind of pause because I didn't know what I was going to do. It was just a freestyle set, so I was figuring it out as I went. I did know I wanted to use some foil, but everything is sped up. Otherwise, you guys would have been here forever because I do take my time on my sets, and I sped the entire video up so you guys wouldn't be sitting here watching a very long video. But yes, this color is like a nice coral color. It's really pretty on. I do feel like for some reason with some of the Gelish colors, I don't know if their gel polish is completely gel or if it has some regular polish in it, because sometimes it doesn't apply very smooth. But overall, I do like their polishes. That's the only downside I would say, that I feel like it has some components of regular polish in there. And I forgot to take a picture of the bottle of this polish, but this is called Renewed by Red Carpet Manicure. I just get it at my local Ulta. You will see me have that pop up on the screen at some point. But what I'm gonna do with this nail is I'm just kind of making the nail bed a false nail bed shape because I'm going to do a French. So I'm going to actually do this on 4 nails. You probably won't see me do it on all 4. I might have cut some of that out, but you're just going to see how I kind of make the smile line, the reverse smile line rather. And this nail, I just decided to have the complete nail in that same color, that Renewed by Red Carpet Manicure. And on this nail, I am going to end up applying some foil, the foil design on top of it. So all of these colors I do cure for, it only needs 30 seconds, but I cure for 60 seconds, between 30 and 60 seconds. It just depends on how thick the layer is and stuff. And I use my Melody Susie rechargeable nail lamp. It is, I believe, 50 watts. No, I don't know how many watts it is. Don't give me the line. But it's a Melody Susie rechargeable nail lamp. And I love using it for all of my nail surfaces really, but I really like using it when I'm making press-ons because I can take the bottom off. I don't have to have the cord, and I can move it as I need to. So if I need to just put my whole little circle tray with my press-ons on it, I can just lift up the lamp, put it back on top of it, move it over to the side when I need to, and not have to worry about a cord sticking in my way. So I would definitely check them out if you guys are interested in that nail lamp. So as you see, kind of briefly, I had already done a smile line on 2 of the nails. I'm just going to continue on the other 2 and cure those for 60 seconds. So with my 2 pinky nails, I did decide that I wanted to have bling nails. So I grabbed this color. It's called A-Lister by Jollish Mini as well, and it's a nice shimmery silver, and I just decided to put this on as a base. I always put some type of base up under a complete junk nail just to make sure that if a stone falls off, you can't see through it. It just kind of blends in. I'm only going to do one coat on each nail because there's no need to waste any polish and do two if there's going to be bling on top of it. So I'm just going through and doing the second coat of the reverse smile line. And I'll cure that for 30 to 60 seconds. You only really need to cure it for 30 seconds if you have an adequate lamp. I just like to cure it for 60 seconds because, I mean, that's just me. And it just depends on the color. And by the time I'm done with the next, it's not like I'm waiting on it to get done because I take my time. So by the time I'm done with, you know, the next nail that I'm doing, it's done curing anyway. So I just like to really make sure that it's cured because I would rather that versus going back and fixing it if it didn't cure it all the way. So now I'm going to go in with this XCX foil transfer glue. It does need to be cured in a LED or UV light. So I'm going to put this over the two solid nude nails, and these are the nails I'm going to put the transfer foil on. I do cure mine for 90 seconds. The bottle or the instructions recommendations for curing is only 60 seconds, but I found that for me and my lamp that it needs 90 seconds. Anytime that I've tried 60, it just wasn't enough and it didn't transfer very well. And I mean, I like this gel, but I've seen other, you know, videos and applications where other transfer gels seem like they just work better. So I have two bottles of this. I got it off of Amazon and it came with 2 bottles, so it's going to take me forever to use all that, so I don't see a need to buy another one right now, but I am interested in trying another brand. One of them is Macart. It looks like that one works very well for the transfer foil glue. You guys let me know what you think. I think this is a good brand, but sometimes my transfers don't work as well. Like this is one example. Like I rubbed really well. I thought I was rubbing really well, but it still didn't transfer very well at the bottom. Or there might have not been nothing there, I don't know. But there's one of them that you're gonna see in other sets that I've done with foil that I noticed that I have to kind of go back and try to reline it up and make sure that it transfers well. But for the most part, I would say that it works well. I am interested to comparing it to other glues and seeing how they perform as well. So you're gonna see me just try to find another flower to fill in that spot. I got these transfer foils from Amazon as well. They came in, I think, like a 3-pack. I don't know how much it was. If you guys are interested, I can post a link below and find all the information out for you. So for my French tip on 2 of the nails, I'm going to use this White Hot by Red Carpet Manicure. Again, I get this at my local Ulta beauty supply store. And while that is in there curing, I am going to take this same color that I used on both of the thumbs, the Tiger Blossom by Gelish, and I am going to use this as the tip for the other two nails. So you'll just see me going back and forth, putting first coats and second coats on all of these nails and curing them all for 30 to 60 seconds. So now we have gotten to the Bling nails, and I'm only going to show you the application of one of them. I always use to stick my nail or stick my bling on. I use builder gel, clear builder gel. I put a thin layer of that, and then on top of it, before applying the bling and without curing, I add a layer of the no wipe top coat. Right now I'm using Beetle's no wipe top gel, and it works very well for me. It's nice and shiny. So I applied that thin layer of the builder gel and then a layer of the top coat, and now I'm going to apply the bling for a junk nail. And the reason why I put a layer of the top gel on, somebody might be like, well, why are you doing that if you're gonna have bling all over it? Because there's still gonna be a sticky layer from the builder gel. So applying that top gel on top of it, you don't have to worry about any sticky parts kind of coming through where there isn't any bling. You don't have to wipe the nail down or anything like that. And this has worked best for me anytime I apply bling. So I've liked this method here lately. I used to use Zule's bling adhesive, but you have to work too fast with that. It's still great, but you just have to work too fast with that for me. So I like being able to move them around, and I've kind of had trial and error, and I've made this work for me. So I think this is the way that I'm going to go from now on. And I have not lost any bling since doing this method. I would lose some bling sometimes with the Zule nail adhesive, just depending on what I was doing with my nails, but I'm pretty confident with the builder gel that I won't have that issue anymore. So now I'm just kind of filling in spots. I'm kind of backwards. I don't go from the top to the bottom. I just randomly place stones wherever I see fit. So once I get to a point where I feel like the whole nail is covered to my liking, then that's when I will place it in the light to cure it for 60 seconds. So on this nail, I decided to go ahead and, well, both of the white tip nails, I decided to go ahead and add some more of that foil transfer glue to a portion of each nail, cure for 90 seconds, and I'm going to add some more of those flowers, of the transfer foil flowers. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do prior to, but I just decided that that'll look nice on those. So you will see me adding the transfer foil here in a second. I don't know what I was thinking for real. Like, I might have had a lapse in my memory real quick, because when I was putting this on, it looked to me as I was rubbing it like it was still wet. So I lifted it up without rubbing it in all the way, and then I realized that it was dry, and I had to try to reline it up as closely as I could to get the rest of those flowers transferred over appropriately. It all worked out, and it ended up looking nice, so I didn't have to worry about it too much. But that's why you saw me lift it up without rubbing it in all the way. And one of the things that I do, at least sometimes, like if something doesn't transfer as well and I need to kind of wipe it off, I just use my cleanup brush with a little bit of acetone on it, and I wipe it off, and it tends to work pretty well without me having to like redo the whole nail. And also, usually there's still enough sticky layer from the foil transfer glue that you can reapply in another area or on top of that same area with another piece of the transfer foil and not have any issues. One of the things that I've noticed just over time with using these transfer foils is after a few days, chipping of either the foil or the glue off of the tips or the sides of the nails. So one of the things that you can do to fix that is put a thin layer of builder gel on top of the transfer foil, just to make sure that there's no harsh wear and tear very quickly after applying your foil and wearing your set. So I did not do this on this set. This set was mine, and I was rushing because I was going to my friend's birthday dinner, but generally that's what you would do. So on these next two nails with the tiger blossom on the tip, I decided to do a little bling design on those, and I already did the other one, so you'll just see me apply a nice little swirl of bling, cure for 60 seconds, and this set is pretty much done. So I already put the layer of the builder gel in the area that I was going to apply the bling, and then I put the top coat on again, that Beetles no wipe top coat, and now I'm applying the bling just with my wax pencil. So I decided that these nails needed a little extra, so I'm just adding a couple small crystals to the nails with the foil transfer and the white French tip, and curing those for 60 seconds as well. So now each nail that hasn't had a top coat yet will just get a nice generous top coat. I'm curing my top coats for 60 seconds. And then this set is pretty much done, you guys. So at the end, you will see a picture of the completed set. If you'd like to, you can follow my Facebook page. It is Fab Diva Nails by Shonda-Diva Pressed Nails. And my press-on nail page on Instagram is Diva Pressed Nails. And my main page is Fab Diva Franklin. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys have other ideas of any nail looks you want me to do or anything like that, just leave the information in the comments below. All right, bye divas.